camera almost just fell. Hey guys, it's Monica. So today I'm a little bit sick, but I have some free time. Logan's at school, Brandon's at work. I literally never get time alone at home, and this is something that I've been wanting to do since I cut my hair. I cut my hair when? 2-3 weeks ago. I cut it really short, and not even that short, just short for me. Usually I like to wear like long extensions and have lots of hair, but you know, when I don't have the chance to put the extensions in, I just feel like my hair is just a little too short. My hair smells so good right now. I just washed it, but it's just being so thin. It's just it doesn't look that great when it's short. So I have been wanting to turn my clip-ins that I have now into just one thick clip-in, and basically just show you guys how to make your own one-piece clip-in. I find that clip-ins tend to look best when you have one thick piece that kind of goes around the back of your head, right under the big occipital bone right here, and then you just put like 1 or 2 pieces on the sides. Especially if you do have thin or short hair, you don't really have the option to wear a lot, because it is very noticeable when you do wear the extensions. Like, I can barely wear more than 2 pieces. I can't even wear one above the bone, honestly, because you can see it so much. My hair is so thin. Like this I'll style it so well, and then the slightest hair will move and it'll just be like, bam, those are her extensions. So I need to have it as like one big fitted piece. I think that's why I like the halo extension so much, is that because it fits perfectly right under the bone. But I wanted to just try making one big one that is made from the clip-in extensions, just like a quick short piece that I can wear every day, you know, just clip it in and go. So as you can see, my hair is short. So yeah, I'm just going to be taking you through that today. We are going to be working with my longer extensions, and I am going to be cutting them. This hair is kind of old, it's kind of damaged. I do need to tone it because it is very yellow. And basically, yeah, I'm just going to be taking you through, showing you how to sew the tracks together, how to sew the clips together. Super easy. I have been doing this since I was in 7th grade. I actually, my first pair of extensions were ones that I like sewed together myself. My friend taught me how to sew them. And it's just a better way to save some money if you do want extensions and you can't afford the full clip-ins. So let's get started. Alright guys, so what you are going to be needing for this tutorial is you are going to be needing some lace. I'm just going to try to open this really quick to get a better look at it. You need lace that is going to be the same color as your hair that you're using in your extensions. I find that an off-white one looks really good for blondes, and finding one with lots of holes is best because it's just going to be easier to sew onto, and yeah, it's just going to be easier to sew onto. And when you buy extensions that are pre-sewn and it's like a big track on the back, pieces sewn together, they do typically use something like this. I don't know why, it's just the best thing to use, so we will be using that. You're going to need your little sewing kit. Personally, I find this type of needle to work the best. It's actually called a yarn darner, and yeah, so the needle is just actually really big. I like to use the smallest size out of the big ones, but yeah, it's just easiest to manage working through the tracks on the hair, and you know, it's just the bigger needle, it's just much easier to manage. There is a specific needle that you can buy at the beauty salon, or Sally's beauty store, and it's like a curve shape. That one is easier, especially, you know, it's like curved, you put it in, it's already coming out. But this one works perfectly fine. You don't need to like go crazy and buy a new one. And then you will also be needing, try to find a matching thread. I thought I had a light yellow still, but I don't, so I just have this pink one. Honestly, you are not going to be able to see it. It's going to be on the inside, so it honestly does not matter. Just don't use something crazy. Like if you're using black hair, don't use white. If you're using blonde hair, don't use black. Like, use something within the same color range. You know, when I put it next to the blonde hair, you can't see it that much. You will also be needing your scissors. You will also be needing your brush. You will also be needing your hair. So my hair is like in a bunched up ball. It's just been sitting in the bottom of my bathroom cabinet, but yeah. These were my old extensions, the ones I was wearing all summer until I finally got my new halo extensions, and I find those ones are just much better. This one I bought off of Amazon. It's like an 8-piece set. It's very thin, so I find that I do need to sew it together with other pieces. But for, you know, just putting in a little bit extra for volume with the short hair, it's going to be great. So yeah, this is what I've got going here. And this does already have the clips on it, so I'm going to have to cut the clips off of each individual piece and then sew them on to the last very big one. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing that you, I just got looked in the face by hair. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is basically, if your hair isn't already pre-clipped and put into clips, you are going to need to make one piece that is going to be your starter piece. So this is going to be my starter piece because it already has the clips. I can just, you know, start with this piece. But you want, I'm going to turn around to show you. You're going to want it to basically go, I'm going to section my hair to show you guys. When you divide your hair up, you want to kind of start at the top of your ear and go down into the middle of the bone. And then, I'm going to turn around. You basically are going to have your extensions sit right here. And yeah, so basically you just want this piece, I'll get my hair straight up, you want this piece to just cover that section perfectly, which this one does. So yeah, this one already covers that perfectly for me. If it didn't for you and you are just starting from, you bought yourself like a new weft of hair and you're just starting from scratch, basically all you need to do is, you know, take the piece of hair from the strand, measure it from, you know, the tip of the back of each of your ears and make sure it's touching the bottom of that really pointy bone at the back of your head. And yeah, that's all you need. And then you are going to need 4 clips as well. I recommend having 4 clips instead of, you know, 3 or 5. It's just, honestly, it's easiest to match up the center to the center of your bone because you literally put this right at the middle of your bone at the back of your head and it's perfectly centered every single time. Here, and now I'm going to take you onto my tabletop and show you what to do. You're here already. Oh, I think I just defocused you. Okay, so I brushed it out all nice. Okay, and basically what I'm going to start by doing is measuring out a piece of my lace to be the exact same size as this top part. So I'm just going to be going from side to side. It's going to be pretty much here, so I'm just going to chop that off. So I am just going to sew this onto the clips here, and then we can start working from there. So I cut the clips off of my last piece, and as you can see now I'm just measuring it up. So basically I'm just finding the center and then I'm centering it on the lace, and then I am just going to start sewing on the lace, and then I am just going to keep adding pieces until I am all the way at the end. It is going to go about to here. So I have 4 more pieces to go, and I will check back up with you when I am done. Okay guys, so I am done. Wow, I just noticed how yellow this looks on screen, and I need to tone this up ASAP. Yeah, so basically, I meant to center this part, but I ended up not, but it's all good. All the hair is going to go basically where I want it to go anyways, but yeah. The pink actually blends really well, the pink string that I use. And now all I've got to do is tone it, cut it, and put it on my hair. And that is going to be in my next video. I'm going to put that for you guys to click right over here. And I will see you there. Bye!